From United High School, good evening, everybody. We are getting set for another District 6 playoff game tonight. Boys AA. Couple of Heritage Conference teams meeting, and we're glad that you're with us here today as we come to you from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. Todd Marino with you to bring you the call of the game here on Renda Digital TV. The United Lions undefeated and the number 1 seed in District 6 Boys AA, taking on the number 4 seed, the Northern Cambria Colts. These two teams have met twice this year. United has won both of those games rather easily. However, this is playoff time, and as any coach will tell you, and certainly these coaches involved here tonight, that could mean trouble. And teams play differently, and it will be really fascinating to watch the way this one unfolds, especially with the improvements made recently in their basketball games by Northern Cambria. So we're going to be here for the next 45 minutes setting this game up for you, and then it is going to be basketball time on a Friday night. District 6 Boys AA playoffs. You are watching it tonight on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. They understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're working on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Good luck, Colts! From Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Back at United High School tonight, a couple of teams out of the Heritage Conference, and of course that means that they have met each other before. As we bring you tonight's action from United, it is Boys AA semifinal action. The winner of this game finds themselves at Mount Aloysius next Thursday night playing for the District 6 Championship, and we're looking forward to bringing this one to you tonight. Our co-presenting sponsors tonight, CH Tiger Painting Company and Smith Coal and Oil. CH Tiger Painting Company, beautifying Indiana County homes and businesses for over 35 years. Smith Coal and Oil, of course, Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil are proud to be a co-presenting sponsor of tonight's District 6 semifinal. Two great teams going at it tonight on the hardwood, and two great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Veteran-owned, Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, proud supporters of high school athletics. So the United Lions have marched through the Heritage Conference this year and rarely been challenged, and they've got a remarkable record, including 2 wins over this Northern Cambria team. And it's been a really fascinating exercise watching this United team over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, because they have been here multiple times, and it's been quite the run for Coach Matt Rodkey and his team. If you look at this particular season, like I said, they've not been challenged very much in Heritage Conference play. They've gone out of conference, particularly since winning the Heritage Conference Championship And they have found some challenges there, including a game where they trailed Berlin Brothers Valley, a really good team out of District 5. United trailed in that basketball game by a point with 10 seconds to go, and they scored the next 6 and they won it. That's how close that one was. But against this Northern Cambria team this season, United played them once in December and once in January. On December the 16th, United came up with an easy victory of 68-36, and then on January 3rd, 61-46. In both of those games, United followed their familiar pattern of looking at a team, trying to solve what it is that they want to do, and then take them out of that game, and then sprinting away from them. Usually, when that happens for the Lions, it's going to be their defensive press and then the transition buckets that result from that press. And certainly that was the formula that we saw the other night against Portage, as they put in the full court Ryan Felix, their tallest player, the very athletic big man at 6 feet 4 inches tall. He has got great length as well. They put him on the point of that full court press. That caused the Portage guards to have to really work to find targets with their passing, and then the United teammates of Ryan Felix, as he bothered them, they were able to get into the lanes and create numerous steals. That led to transition baskets, and very quickly United was able to sprint away from Portage. Can they do that here tonight against Northern Cambria? Well, it's going to be interesting, because the Colts, of course, they're a veteran team. They've played some good playoff basketball over the last few years as well. They've been in the District 6 championship game, in fact, 2 years in a row. So it's not been a great season by Northern Cambria standards, but the Colts still very, very good. United coming into this basketball game at 24-0, 22-0 in the official district rankings, and then the one game the other night actually makes them 25-0. The 2 games from the Heritage Conference playoffs, the semifinals and the finals, they do not count against your rankings. Those are extra games that are added into the schedule. And so that gives you 2 extra games to get a look at your team, and against a very difficult opponent. So United winning both of those games. So they're actually 25-0 coming into this action here tonight. For Northern Cambria, the Colts come into this basketball game as the 4th seed. They are 15-7 overall. Of course, those 2 losses that they had to United. But in most recent games here in these last few days, they're on a 2-game winning streak, and they've won 4 of their last 5. In fact, their last loss was to United on January the 30th. The problem, of course, comes once you get into February basketball and before the district playoffs, it's hard to find games. So since that time, they've had only games against teams that struggled this season. Penns Manor finished at 1-21. Northern Cambria played them on February the 4th, beat them 73-52, and then they played Ferndale, which finished its season at 12-10, and Northern won that one 56-44. Before that, wins over Mo Valley and over Cambria Heights, and it's been one of those back-and-forth type seasons for Northern Cambria, but they are here tonight and looking to make some noise against the United Lions. Tonight from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank, People Forward Banking, and our co-presenting sponsors, Smith Coal & Oil and C.H. Tiger Painting Company, you are watching District 6 Boys AA playoff action on Renda Digital TV.
Canada Van hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
This is a proud community message from Cameron Lumber in Homer City. Congratulations to the United Lions on winning the Heritage Conference Championship, and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. At Cameron Lumber, located at 2679 Cameron's Road in Homer City, they are United proud. From property logging to selling quality rough-cut lumber, they're built on hard work, just like our Lions. A special shout-out to two of their own, Sison and Shaden Aluska. Proud of you on and off the court. And from everyone at Cameron Lumber, go Blue!
Life gets busy, but your health shouldn't wait. IRMC Primary Care at Seward makes it easy to take care of you and your family. Located at 238 Indiana Street in Seward, Dr. Eccles and new primary care physician, Dr. Jonathan Schaefer, provide checkups, wellness, and physical exams, sick visits, testing, chronic care, vaccinations, and specialist referrals. Take the next step in your health. Call 814-446-5695 to schedule your appointment today.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Back with you from United High School tonight. The two basketball teams out on the floor warming up. We thank you for joining us from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. And we talked about United and their last game against Portage. Let's tell you about what Northern Cambria did their last time out, as they came into this tournament seeded fourth and in District 6AA, and they won their game against Moshannon Valley. And so that puts them into this game here tonight. And they did it in typical Northern Cambria fashion, but with a little bit of a twist, as they had the freshman come in off the bench, Dylan Bodek, and he ended up being their leading scorer in the basketball game. Bodek did a really nice job for them in that night. They had 3 or 4 players in double figures. I'm trying to get my screen to come up with the box score from that game, and it's fighting me on that. But the freshman Bodek, who's not a name that we typically hear among their leading scorers, usually Luke Blickendorfer, Malik Fox, Zach Cavallo, those are the guys whose names we hear most of all. And the other night, the freshman coming off the bench, and I think now it's going to work for me here to get their box score from the other night. I said Mo Valley. It's Juniata Valley that they played. They beat them 77-51, and Bodek scored 16 points in that game. Danny Farrell, whose name we just mentioned, had 12. Blickendorfer finished with 11. Cavallo with 2. And Malik Fox had 14 in that game. So they actually had 4 players in double figures. Bodek, Fox, Blickendorfer, and Farrell. And with the exception of the freshman Bodek, those fellows have played some basketball in playoff situations. So we've seen Northern Cambria do some really good things over the last couple of years. Of course, that was when they had guys like Ty Dumm on their ball team, and some other guys. They had the big guy underneath. So it's a different style of Northern Cambria basketball team, but with Clint Gokenauer and the continuity that you get throughout the program, That's going to serve them very, very well. United, of course, the Lions with a veteran lineup as well. They've won a lot of championships, including the Heritage Conference Championship this year. Familiar names for them: Carter Payne, Connor Darr, Dmitri Worthington, Ryan Felix, Brody Burkett. Those are your starters for United. And for Northern, we're going to see in the starting lineup Zach Cavallo, Malik Fox, Parker Schutte, who is a shooter, and Luke Blickenderfer and Danny Farrell rounding out the starting lineup for Northern Cambria here tonight. Coming back, going to take a look at the brackets all throughout District 6, tell you where these teams all stand and how they got to where they are and where they're going next. That's after we take this time out from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. It is District 6 Class AA semifinal basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
Do you know that it costs 57 cents a mile to drive your vehicle? That's over $8 for a short 15-mile trip. Here's the good news. Indigo gets you around with fares starting at $1.75 and only $4 all day. Indigo is perfect for work, one-car families, and running errands. Check out Indigo's shared ride program for seniors and services for people with disabilities. Learn more at indigobus.com. Hop on, save cash, and visit indigobus.com.
KNC Beverage is raising a toast to our hometown heroes, the Northern Cambria boys basketball team, on their incredible championship run. Go Colts! As St. Patrick's Day approaches, KNC Beverage in Northern Cambria is your go-to for all your beverage needs. Whether you're celebrating the big win or gearing up for the festive season, they've got you covered. Join them on Facebook for the latest information and updates. KNC Beverage, your community's choice for quality drinks and hometown pride.
When your vehicle needs tended to, take it to Baroni's Auto Care. Baroni's Auto Care inspects, does minor repairs including brakes and exhausts, as well as oil changes and tune-ups. And if you're looking for tires, Baroni's Auto Care sells all brands. Baroni's Auto Care is currently accepting new customers. So when your vehicle needs inspected or repaired, take it to Baroni's Auto Care right off Route 56. Look for the sign in Brush Valley.
Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all our Indiana County basketball teams the very best of luck as you compete in the state playoffs. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork make our entire community proud. When our teams take the court, Indiana County stands together. Families, friends, classmates, and neighbors all cheering as one. I'm grateful for your continued support as I run for re-election, and I look forward to continuing our work to move Indiana County forward. Good luck and bring home a win for all of us.
Tonight from United High School, it is District 6 Boys AA playoff action. The United Lions and the Northern Cambria Colts. And this is Class AA. And this is one half of the semifinal bracket. The other half features Claysburg-Kimmel, the number 2 seed, against Bishop McCourt, which is number 3. Claysburg-Kimmel with a come-from-behind win over Homer Center, the 7th seed, on Tuesday night. They beat them 52-44. And Bishop McCourt, a winner over Moshannon Valley, 64-42. So the winners of this game will play the winners of that game, or the winner of that game. And if you, of course, are playing here tonight and you do lose your basketball game, it doesn't mean your season is over. You'll play a consolation game for third place. The third place team out of District 6 will make it into the state basketball tournament. So that's your AA bracket. Let's skip up a little bit to the single A bracket, because there are games happening in single A tonight as well. Their semifinals featured the number 1 seed Williamsburg at 18-5 taking on number 5 Bishop Carroll, which comes into their game at 11-12. And the winner of that one will play the winner between another Heritage Conference team, Conemaugh Valley, the number 2 seed. And they are taking on St. Joseph's tonight. St. Joe's comes in as the number 3 seed. And again, the third place team out of District 6 Class A will be making it into the state tournament. In AAA, well, we had a whale of a game last night. The semifinal between River Valley and Penn Cambria. And River Valley fell behind in that game 11-1 and came back to win it by a score of 52-48. And it was a thrill to be able to bring that game to you on Cat Country 106.3 FM. In that game, of course, the elimination of Penn Cambria after quite the battle, and the emotion in the gym at River Valley last night is something that we sort of have the idea we're going to see tonight in this gym at United, because Northern Cambria and United, these two teams are going to be very intense. They're going to come after each other, and the crowd will get into it, and we anticipate a lot of fun there. So River Valley won that game. Bishop Guilfoyle, the number 1 seed, they defeated Southern Huntington easily, 77-44. So that sets up a semifinal matchup coming on Tuesday between Bishop Guilfoyle and River Valley. In the other semifinal, it's Forest Hills and Westmont playing on Tuesday in the AAA bracket, and then the championship will be on Friday. So all of that action in AAA. Quad A boys will feature Central Martinsburg against Huntington for that district championship. That'll come up on Monday at Mount Aloysius College. And then 5A boys, Hollidaysburg, Greater Johnstown, they will play, and then they'll mix into the state tournament rather quickly after their game coming up. There's even 6A boys action that is happening as State College is already the District 6 champion, getting set for the state tournament for them. So let's tell you what's happening in girls Class A, where Bishop Guilfoyle is going to be taking, they beat Williamsburg in the girls Class A semifinals. So it will be Bishop Guilfoyle against Bishop Carroll for the District 6 championship coming up on Wednesday at Mount Aloysius. The consolation will be Williamsburg and St. Joseph's. In AA girls, well, there's still a lot to be decided there. Penns Manor, Comets haven't played in so long. They had a bye in the first round, and they will be playing the United Lions girls, and that'll be on Monday night. We'll have that game for you on 92.5 FM U92 radio on Monday night from Penns Manor. And the other AA girls matchup features Bishop McCourt, the number 2 seed, taking on Portage, a Heritage Conference team. So we know we have at least one team from the Heritage Conference in the championship for District 6. That'll be next Thursday at Mount Aloysius College. And in AAA girls, well, there's another game on our Renda Media Network happening on Monday. That'll be Marion Center taking on Cambria Heights. 2 Heritage Conference teams. We'll have it for you on Renda Digital TV on Monday. And the winner of that one will play for the District 6 championship And in that one, they'll be taking on the winner between Central Cambria and Penns Valley. So again, that's a Heritage Conference team that next Friday will be playing in the PIAA Finals. And we'll have to wait and see against whom. Penn Cambria, Forest Hills. That is the 4A District 6 Championship matchup coming on Monday. And then 5A, Hollidaysburg playing Greater Johnstown for the District 6 Championship. And in 6A, the District 6 champion is Altoona. They will mix into the state tournament as they get into preliminary round action there. So those are your brackets in District 6. We're on the air on Monday for a couple of games, one on 92.5 FM U92. The other will be on Renda Digital TV come Monday. We're about 15 minutes away from getting this one rolling here at United, and you are watching District 6 boys basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
Winter feel like Groundhog's Day over and over again? Same cold mornings, same old cars, same routine. This February, break the cycle. Forget your shadow and get to 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR up to 72 months. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
Doesn't get better than this.
This is a proud community message from Cameron Lumber in Homer City. Congratulations to the United Lions on winning the Heritage Conference Championship, and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. At Cameron Lumber, located at 2679 Cameron's Road in Homer City, they are United proud. From property logging to selling quality rough-cut lumber, they're built on hard work, just like our Lions. A special shout-out to two of their own, Sison and Shaden Aluska. Proud of you on and off the court. And from everyone at Cameron Lumber, go Blue!
Life gets busy, but your health shouldn't wait. IRMC Primary Care at Seward makes it easy to take care of you and your family. Located at 238 Indiana Street in Seward, Dr. Eccles and new primary care physician Dr. Jonathan Schaefer provide checkups, wellness, and physical exams, sick visits, testing, chronic care, vaccinations, and specialist referrals. Take the next step in your health. Call 814-446-5695 to schedule your appointment today.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Back at United tonight, it is Northern Cambria against United in the District 6 Boys AA playoffs. We talked to these two coaches about what they anticipate for tonight. It is probably going to be a high transition type of game. They both run the same style of offense, although this season Northern Cambria slowing it down a little bit. They're playing more half-court offense, but they're always going to try to go inside, outside, make the defense collapse down into that lane, and then kick it out to somebody like Parker Schutte for the three-pointer. So Malik Fox is another one that will shoot that three, but he'll penetrate as well. So that'll be fascinating to watch how they work that one out. And United, of course, with Carter Payne and Ryan Felix running that two-man play. And then you've got guys like Dmitri Worthington and Connor Darr, Brody Burkett, who can hit the three. It's a really interesting mix of players for United, and all of them love to get up and down the floor. So it's going to be really something to watch here tonight with these two teams playing. The officials, led by Mike McDermott, the chief administrator at Indiana County Technology Center, coming over to meet with the coaches and the captains. So we'll get this one with the official meeting and the athletic directors for each school also a part of this. Mr. Stokes will explain the rules of the gym, and pretty soon we'll be playing some basketball. Again, our presenting sponsors tonight, CH Tiger Painting Company and Smith Coal and Oil. And we're happy for their participation and all of our sponsors as well. It is Smith Coal and Oil. Interesting bunch of folks. They're in Northern Cambria, and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. Proud to be a co-presenting sponsor tonight of this district semifinal. They're a veteran-owned company. Proud supporters of high school athletics all over the region. Certainly with Smith Coal and Oil being in Northern Cambria, they love the Colts. And Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, they love all of these Indiana County schools. So Smith Coal and Oil, they've got you covered. Two great teams going at it tonight. Two great locations for all your fuel and heating needs. And CH Tiger Painting Company, beautifying Indiana County homes and businesses for over 32 years. So you've got a particular paint need, something you need to match. You take it to CH Tiger, and they will match it absolutely perfectly. And they've got all kinds of different paint products for your home. Make it absolutely gorgeous. This is a good time of the year for doing that as well. As you get toward the end of winter, you start your spring cleaning. It's a little bit too cool to get outside consistently, so now is the time. Get that painting project done. Warm-ups continue. We're about 8 minutes away from the introduction of our starting lineups. We'll get our national anthem and then be playing some District 6 playoff basketball in the Class AA semifinals. Going to step out, take a timeout. You are watching District 6 playoff basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. They understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're working on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For supreme heating fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, a veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Back at United High School and from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank People Forward Banking getting set to bring you high school basketball tonight. District 6 Class AA semifinals. Northern Cambria visiting the United Lions in this game tonight. Our producer is Matt Lewis, and our cameraman is Crosby Shank, student from Homer Center, joining us here tonight. Got a couple of Homer Center boys here producing this game tonight. How about that? That means we'll have absolutely no problems through the rest of the night. And by the way, the rap music you hear in the background, that's actually Matt Lewis with his musical stylings. Speaking of Crosby, Sydney did not play today for Team Canada. They won, somehow pulling out a game they trailed 2-0. They won 3-2 to set themselves in the Winter Olympics championship game. Their opponent will be the United States of America. Team USA looking for its first gold medal since 1980. The Miracle on Ice team, they defeated Slovakia today 6-2. Now, Sidney Crosby did skate this morning. He did not suit up for the game and do not know his availability for Sunday. By the way, that game will face off 8:30 a.m. our time. Now, remember in 1980, I had the same problem that day as I have today, in that I know at 8:30 in the morning I'll be heading to church. So the USA played Finland in 1980 for the championship. Canada beat Finland today 3-2. And so it'll be the USA going for the gold. Can they get 2 hockey golds in Italy at the Olympics? That's the big question. Here the big question is, who's going to walk away with this basketball game tonight? One of the interesting dynamics of this game will be the matchup of the big men, because Luke Blickendorfer is 6 feet 4 inches tall. So is Ryan Felix. Both of them are, as they say, long connected, and both of them can take it outside and shoot the three. Felix will have the advantage in quickness, but Luke Blickendorfer, with his bulk, is going to be able to keep guys away from that basket. So does Matt Rodkey want to try to draw Blickendorfer away from the basket and make him defend? Does he send somebody else inside? Does Clint Gokenauer decide I'm going to keep Luke underneath and zone up a little bit and force United to shoot it over the top of us? The defensive strategies tonight will be really interesting to watch unfold. We're about 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from getting this one underway. Hey, there's IUP basketball happening tomorrow. Tony C is sitting right down in front of us, and Tony C will be on the call of the game on U92 Radio as IUP will be taking on Clarion. IUP women have lost 1 game this season. It was to Clarion, and so they'll be looking to avenge that loss. The IUP men, they are on a 6-game winning streak, now 19-4, and so big exciting basketball action happening at the KCAC. And then next week IUP has 2 more doubleheaders, Wednesday and Saturday. And then they're into the PSAC playoffs. And the Atlantic Regional Tournament beckons after that, and they'll both be in the Atlantic region too. So some really great basketball playoff action happening. Of course, the District 6 championships happening at Mount Aloysius College next week. We know that we'll have at least 1 Heritage Conference team in the AA finals. In fact, there will be only 1, but we know that there is a guarantee because the winner of this game is into the Heritage Conference championship game. And it'll be either Northern Cambria or United playing for the district title next week. And for the winner of this game, Bishop McCourt and Claysburg Kimmel playing tonight to determine who will be the other opponent. And so that'll be happening. We'll have championship action there. We'll have another Heritage Conference team in the AA next week as well. And so we'll be there for probably doubleheader action on Renda Digital TV, as we'll have the Penns Manor Comets girls and the United girls playing for the right to make it to the championship at Mount Aloysius next Thursday. Penns Manor's girls, the #1 seed, and they had a first-round bye. They're going to be a little bit rusty. And you know that Jason Melozer's doing his best to keep his team ready to go for this, but it's going to be something that he's well aware of, the rust that may be on his girls. They haven't played a whole lot of basketball, just 2 games since the Heritage Conference Championship on February the 6th, 2 weeks ago tonight.
A warm welcome to you.
So Penns Manor and United with the win over Bellwood Annis the other night by a score of 46-37. The other District 6 girls AA semifinal, Bishop McCourt and Portage will be playing on Monday night. So a lot of basketball action happening. 2 teams lined up, and we'll soon have our national anthem. And wait till you hear this national anthem, because this young lady is someone who has performed at the State Farm Show and has performed at the Heritage Conference Championships. And Greg Matrisic reading the rules of good conduct for the fans. And we're going to stand for the playing and singing of our national anthem.
Please stand if able and kindly remove your hat for the singing of the national anthem by Faith Wyrick.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Faith Wyrick with the national anthem tonight. The gym is loaded, and we are ready to play some basketball. Our starting lineups brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. The 5-Star Mitsubishi starting 5. 5-Star Mitsubishi doesn't get any better than this.
Zach Cavallo.
Zach Cavallo,
Senior, number 11.
6'2" senior for the Northern Cambria Colts. The 6' senior Malik Fox. The senior at 5'11". Parker Schutte, the junior Lick Blickendorfer at 6 feet 4 inches tall. And rounding out the starting lineup at 5 feet 8, Danny Farrell, the junior. Cavallo, Fox, Schutte, Blickendorfer, and Farrell for Clint Okenauer's Northern Cambria Colts. Now Matt Rodkey and his United Lions.
Heritage Conference champions, the United Lions.
They're a deep team,
6'4" junior.
and the challenge for anybody. First off the bench is the junior at 6 feet 4 inches tall, Ryan Felix.
5'9" junior, number 11, Cole McGinnis.
Cole McGinnis gets the start tonight. He's a junior at 5 feet 9 inches tall.
5'10" senior, number 3,
The senior,
Dmitri Worthington.
Dmitri Worthington at 5 feet 10 inches tall.
6'1" senior, number 5, Connor Darr.
Connor Darr, a 6'1" senior.
And at point guard, 5'10" senior, number 21, Carter Payne.
Carter Payne at 5'10", he's a senior. Payne, Dar, Worthington, Felix, and McGinnis for United. Cavallo, Fox, Schutte, Blickendorfer, and Farrell for Northern Cambria. Our five-star Mitsubishi starting five. Our first quarter brought to you by Cambria Ready Mix Concrete tonight. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 866-BUY-CRMC. From time to time on your screen tonight, from time to time you're going to see a QR code. You can scan that and let us know where you're watching us from Renda Digital TV. We had people listening last night to our game in France and Germany and Mexico and Florida. The other night for our game on Renda Digital TV between Marion Center and West Shamokin, we had people in Idaho and Arizona. Let us know where you're watching it from tonight. Mike McDermott will put the ball in the air. Colts to our right, Lions to our left. United will control the tip. Felix and McGinnis work out front, or rather Payne and McGinnis. Connor Dar steps up to the top. Payne right side back to Dar, and then Payne will get it back around. It comes to Felix. It's 2-3 zone from Northern Cambria. They actually will man up now. Dar to McGinnis. Patience from United early in this game. First possession. Penetration by McGinnis. He'll kick it out to Worthington. Dribble to the foul line. Shuffle it down low. Felix off the glass. It will not go. And Blickendorfer will pull the rebound away. Outlet is to Farrell. And Danny will bring it up top. Cavallo right side to Parker Schutte. This is Farrell to Blickendorfer. He works high, and they keep Felix underneath. Now here's an interesting size matchup. Farrell and Felix. 6'4" on 5'7". Blickendorfer up top. Dar gets the defensive assignment on Luke Blickendorfer. Here's Cavallo. Blickendorfer again. Schutte. And to the right side. Cavallo. He'll find Farrell. We're chewing up clock here early in this game. Patience for the teams. This really seems like it's going to be low scoring if we're going to have this kind of patience. Malik Fox launched the three. Won't go. Rebound. Guinness quickly up the floor to Payne. Payne's drive. Blickendorfer bothered that shot. The layup didn't go, and the foul wasn't called, so ruled to be clean. Now Blickendorfer launches a three for Northern Cambria. Can't get it down. Carter Payne the other way. Connor Dar comes to the corner for Dmitri Worthington. Here's Dar across the top for McGinnis. Cold start from the field for these two teams. Swing through for Dar. Here's Payne for three. And that won't go. Felix try to get the ball away from Blickendorfer. The two of them battle, and Blickendorfer comes up with it. And here comes Northern Cambria again. We have played 2.5 minutes of this game. There's no score. Felix defending on Farrell. Up top it comes. Cavallo to Farrell. Payne switches off on him now. Felix drops back on Malik Fox. And Fox gets the ball. Schutte cycles down low. Blickendorfer near midcourt. Schutte left wing. Parker Schutte going to shuffle it off to Blickendorfer. Now he'll go baseline for Fox. Matched up with Dar. They'll almost get it away, but Fox gets it back. Now Blickendorfer down the right side of the lane. Kick it out, and McGinnis slaps it away. Intercepts, but still right back for Malik Fox. And we're approaching the midway point of this first quarter. There's still no score. Parker Schutte to the corner. Cavallo for three. Now there's a score. Zach Cavallo hits the three-pointer. Northern Cambria takes the lead. That came at the 4:26 mark. Now Worthington trying to answer the other way for United. Can't, but the long rebound for McGinnis off the glass and in. Now the pressure in the backcourt. Felix on the point against Farrell. Blickendorfer toss over the top to Fox. Fox cut off by Payne. Worthington got after him. Fox got the shot off. Payne partially blocked it. Rebound McGinnis, and here comes Ryan Felix. Slapped away from him, but Payne is there to pick it back up. McGinnis up top for three. And that one is in and out. Fox high for the rebound. He'll lead the break the other way. Take it in, try to split through. The step through there for Malik Fox. And it is 5-2. Northern Cambria. Cole McGinnis to Carter Payne. Around the back, into the lane. Flash it down. One hand the whole way. The lay in for Carter Payne. Now the pressure, and Farrell will go over the top again. Swing through for Schutte for three. That looks good, but it isn't. Dar the rebound. 1 point game. Ryan Felix. Dribble it down to the low block. Kick it to McGinnis. Payne will swing it to Worthington. Posting is Dar. Good passing on this possession. McGinnis for three. Won't go. Cavallo the rebound at the 2:54 mark. First quarter action from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. People Forward Banking. Danny Farrell, you hear Clint Gokenauer, the coach of Northern Cambria, calling out the offense. Here's Fox. Gets the screen from Cavallo. Blickendorfer up top for Fox. The 2.5 minute mark of the first quarter. Malik Fox. Zach Cavallo comes up, sets the screen. Here's Farrell. Ball of energy there to the corner for Schutte for three. It doesn't go. Felix clears. 2:12 left as McGinnis brings it up the floor. Payne, little head fake there and flashes into the lane. It'll be a reach foul on Zach Cavallo. And at the 2:06 mark, timeout on the floor. 5-4. Northern Cambria the lead on Renda Digital TV.
Winter feel like Groundhog's Day over and over again? Same cold mornings, same old cars, same routine. This February, break the cycle. Forget your shadow and get to 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR up to 72 months. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
Doesn't get better than this.
It's playoff time, and Coy's Pizza is fired up and cheering loud for the United boys basketball team. Good luck to the players, coaches, and fans. Bring the energy, leave it all on the court, and play to win. From the opening tip to the final horn, keep the momentum rolling with a hot, fresh pizza from your hometown favorite, Coy's. Coy's Pizza serving 2 great locations, Route 56 Homer City, and on top of Nolo Hill Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
The foul was on Malik Fox. It was a floor foul, so United basketball trailing 5-4. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Dmitri Worthington looks for Payne inside. Fox got that slapped right back to Worthington. Now Payne will get it low. He tried to lob it for Felix. It went off the glass, and Payne gets it right back. Now here on the low block is Felix. He's going to power his way down and knock it in for his first 2 of the night. And United's first lead of the night comes at the 1:35 mark. 6'5" Lions. Pressure in the backcourt. And the steal here by Carter Payne. And then Carter is ruled to have dribbled it on the sideline. And so a turnover right back. 2 turnovers apiece. Dylan Bodek, that freshman who had the big game the other night, was 16. He's onto the floor right now for Northern Cambria. Shooty. Lob it low. Worthington got a hand on it. Brody Burkett is in there now, too. This pass out for Shooty. Payne knocks it into the hands of Felix. His drive. Oh, boy. Malik Fox went right up there with Ryan Felix. And that was a mid-air collision. Felix goes down, gets the foul on Fox, his second. And 2 shots coming from the line for Ryan Felix. Tonight's first quarter sponsored by Cambria Ready Mix Concrete here on Renda Digital TV as Felix hits his first free throw. Great time for you at Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call them 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Felix hits them both. And it is 8-5 United. Blickendorfer over the top. Payne tried to time that pass to Shooty and slapped it out of bounds. Cavallo to bring it in. Parker Shooty. Crosses the timeline. Fox out of the lineup with those 2 fouls. Here's Blickendorfer. Now Bodek steps up. Payne defends on him. The freshman Bodek. Up top for Farrell. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Very fast moving here tonight. Zach Cavallo to the corner for Bodek. Blickendorfer posting. They try to get it to him. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Cole McGinnis. Yes, it is. First foul tonight on a United ball player. Matt Rodkey disagrees. Shooty inbounds to Cavallo quickly. Takes the shot, misses. The long rebound and outlet pass by Ryan Felix. He'll get this pass back now. Right down the lane he goes. Wants to slam, can't get it down. Cavallo the other way for Northern Cambria. 11 seconds left. Shooty, they're not watching the clock. Here's Farrell. 6 seconds. They're calling it out to look at the clock. Danny still doesn't do that. 2 seconds left. Shooty knows. Long three. It went at the horn from almost on the sideline. The three-pointer for Parker Shooty. We have played a quarter of basketball and we're tied at 8. You're watching District 6 Boys AA Basketball Semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
For the perfect paint to bring your space to life, come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For supreme heating fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, a veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Back at United's second quarter action. And our second quarter brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life. Check out irmc.org. Connor Darr steps in front of this pass. Luke Blickendorfer got enough of it that he was able to keep it for Northern Cambria. Farrell will find Shooty. Parker Shooty hit that long three from just in front of Matt Rodkey on the United bench at the end of the first quarter to tie this game at 8. Now this drive from Fox. 2 men went out for the block, Felix and Payne. United comes away with it. A slick little move on the other end by Dmitri Worthington for his first points of the night. Payne and Felix were tangled up together on the floor underneath the basket on the other end. That beautiful long pass connects, and it's 10-8 United. Here's Zach Cavallo, hands it to Malik Fox. Left side for Danny Farrell. Fox up top. Dar defends. Fox will walk it backwards. Northern Cambria would be very content to keep this in this 2-point deficit area for as long as they possibly can. They'd love the lead, but here they're going to get a 5-second violation. Third turnover of the night on the Colts. Hey, K&C Beverage, it's a great time to chill when you need to chill. See K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. There's a foul on the Colts on the drive by Carter Payne. And this is going to be trouble for Northern Cambria because that is the third foul on Malik Fox. They have committed 3 fouls tonight, and all of them by Malik. He's going to have to leave as Bodek comes back onto the floor. There's United's Cole McGinnis. They'll try the left side, cut off by Farrell. Up top for Payne. Carter Payne. Crossover down the lane. Left hand. In and out. Blickendorfer. Another rebound for Northern Cambria. Here's Farrell. Just a 2-point lead for United. Blickendorfer with the ball for Northern Cambria. Comes up top to Cavallo, and here's Farrell again. Looking low for Cavallo, and that is out of bounds. Colts' second turnover of the second quarter. Get into these playoff games, you got kids that are so darned athletic that sometimes their athleticism becomes a hindrance. Payne on the baseline. In the corner, comes back up top. Worthington. Defenders fell away. Worthington says, I'll take it. Right down the lane, he missed. Rebound, Dar battles and pulls it away from Bodek. And unfortunately for Connor, his feet were moving as he stripped that ball away. Brendan James, Brody Burkett back on for United. McGinnis and Dar will leave. Well, McGinnis stays on and Payne sits down instead. Inbounds is to Blickendorfer. And there's the interception by Burkett. Burkett, Felix, drive the baseline. And that's another foul on Northern Cambria and another trip to the line for Ryan Felix. Bodek on the foul. Ryan Felix is a high-risk player in that he spends a lot of time taking hard hits and getting knocked to the floor. On the line shooting too, and he hits his first. First appearance of the night for Joey Buterbaugh for Northern Cambria, replacing Zach Cavallo. Second shot for Felix. And he makes it a 4-point game. 12-8 United. This long pass is to Parker Schutte. Schutte for Dylan Bodek. McGinnis defends on Farrell out near midcourt and drives it to the corner to Buterbaugh, and then out around it comes once more. This is Bodek. Burkett defends. Bodek is going to drive it. Go off the glass, it won't go. Rebound. Ryan Felix. No second shots. Farrell is going to clip Burkett. Fouls starting to pile up a little bit here for Northern Cambria. Farrell's first. And timeout on the floor called by Northern Cambria. 12-8 United with the lead. You're watching District 6 AA Boys Semifinal Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Drive through Witter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford Drive-Thru Winter Sales Event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Back at United High School, 12-8, the Lions lead it. Second quarter brought to you by IRMC, Better Health, Better Life, IRMC.org. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, Lions basketball with a 4-point lead. McGinnis with the inbounds pass. United with one of their, well, probably their smallest lineup they'll ever put out on the floor. The only guy over 6 feet tall here, well, Burkett, I guess. But this guy, Ryan Felix at 6'4". Here's Brody Burkett from the corner. Launches and hits the three, the southpaw. First bucket of the night on his first shot. And it's 15-8. Parker shooting. Nice little crossover by him. Drives it low. Felix got a hand on that ball. Saving it inbounds is shooting, but his tossback is into the stands. Turnover number 5 on Northern Cambria. Now Felix and McGinnis out. Payne and Dar back on for United. So this is the smallest lineup they'll put out there. And this pass inside for Carter Payne. He gets the bump. And that'll be Blickendorfer's first. Now that's the team fourth. 4:33 left in the second quarter. Next foul will put United on the line. In fact, they'll shoot the rest of the way in this first half. Worthington in the corner. A little head fake on Blickendorfer. Drove it by him. Came through to the other side. Long three missed by Burkett. And the rebound on the backside by Payne. Here's Carter to the baseline. Kick back for Burkett. There's another three. And Brody hits his second three. And it's 18-8. And the 30-second timeout called by Northern Cambria's Clint Okenauer. 18-8 United the lead. District 6 AA basketball playoff action on Renda Digital TV.
Life gets busy, but your health shouldn't wait. IRMC Primary Care at Seward makes it easy to take care of you and your family. Located at 238 Indiana Street in Seward, Dr. Eccles and new primary care physician, Dr. Jonathan Schaefer, provide checkups, wellness, and physical exams, sick visits, testing, chronic care, vaccinations, and specialist referrals. Take the next step in your health. Call 814-446-5695 to schedule your appointment today.
Back at United High School, second quarter brought to you by IRMC, Better Health, Better Life, IRMC.org. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking. Zach Cavallo back on the floor, bringing it in for Northern Cambria, again against pressure. Luke Blickendorfer. Long for Malik Fox. Malik playing out there with 3 fouls, and he stepped on the sideline. It's another turnover on Northern Cambria. Their 4th of the quarter, 6th of the game. United with 3. Brendan James swinging it across to Brody Burkett. Now Worthington. Dar, he'll find James again. Payne, flow right into the lane, down the lane. Layup won't go. And there to put it back is Brody Burkett. The tip by Brody Burkett tipped it to himself twice. 20-8. And here comes Fox for Northern Cambria. Oh boy. He was not fouled. It looked like he was going to turn an ankle there, but he did not, thankfully. United has come out and scored the first 12 points of this third quarter. Worthington tries to make it 15, and he does. Dmitri Worthington hits the 3. And this is a 15-0 run here by United. Northern Cambria needs points. Got to get some offense here to break the surge by United. Here's Danny Farrell. Down the lane he comes, but Burkett slipped around and got it away from him. The long pass here to Payne. He'll flow through the lane, scoop it in. The underhand finger roll there by Carter Payne off yet another Northern Cambria turnover. 25-8. It's a 17-0 run. United after Malik Fox again. Brody Burkett trying to draw the charge there, but did not. And at the 2:38 mark, 25-8, we should have a media timeout here. And we do. It is District 6 AA semifinal basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at United, 25-8. A 17-0 run for United to start this second quarter. Coming up, our Medvan Express halftime report. 2:38 left in this second half. Malik Fox on the line for Northern Cambria, trying to break this run by the Lions. Last points for Northern Cambria, the 3 at the buzzer in the first quarter by Parker Schutte. Malik Fox hits his first free throw. See if that doesn't jumpstart this offense for Northern Cambria. Second one does not go, and United saving it inbounds is McGinnis into the hands of Brody Burkett. Burkett tried the left side, then come back out front. McGinnis to Payne. Felix is back on the floor for United. Dar in the low right block. Felix is low left. This one tipped by Cavallo right back into the hands of Connor Dar and out of bounds off Connor. So the turnover by United is their fourth. Here's Fox. Drive it right side of the floor. Felix set up for the charge. Fox avoided that, but missed the lay-in. Here comes Felix the other way for the Lions. Payne, he's double teamed. Kept the ball alive, though. Good ball handling there by Payne. Corner three for Carter is good. Carter Payne plays fearless basketball. 28-9. This long pass to Fox. Burkett is going to be too tight. Second on Brody. In this second quarter, United on a 20-1 run. Burkett out. Worthington back on. For the Lions, Schutte brings it in bounds. And Worthington got it away from Cavallo. Up the floor he comes. Cavallo bumped him off. No foul called. Shot doesn't go. Felix the rebound. He will be fouled in the act of shooting. And this will be on Blickender for his second. 2 for Ryan Felix. He is 4 for 4 from the line tonight. He's got just the one field goal. 6 points overall. And that one will not go. Buterbaugh and Bodek return for Northern Cambria. Gokenauer are going to get Blickendorfer and Fox off the floor. They have multiple fouls. Felix 1 out of 2 this trip. 7 points for him. And it's 29-9. Here's Danny Farrell with Carter Payne in the backcourt. Farrell crosses. Here's the 130 mark. And Worthington again. Ball you, man. Got into that passing lane, slapped it away. Schutte to bring it in. Farrell stumbles. Foul McGinnis. Second on him. Third team foul of this second quarter. 1:26 left in the half. Here is Danny Farrell as Brendan James gets back off the bench for United. And Felix saw it coming, read it, and he stole the ball, but then he is on the sideline coming up the floor. Had 3 times in this first half when we've had a turnover go right back the other way. James back on now for United. The inbounds is to Parker Schutte with Payne defending on him. Schutte, strong, tough drive. He misses the shot though, and Felix comes the other way with a head of steam. Crossover down the lane, off the glass, no. Rebound tipped out. Payne is there for United. Up top for Dar. 3? Yes, for Connor Dar. And United has 5 threes in the second quarter. 32-9. And a 24-1 edge here in the second quarter. Here's Farrell. Drive it to the hole. It doesn't go. Foul on Felix. Farrell goes down against that back wall. 40.7 seconds left in the second quarter. Felix is first. Puts Farrell on the line, shooting 2. And he composed himself after taking that hard hit. Now the ball in the hands and in the air. And he got the first one. Nothing from the field for Northern Cambria since the buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Farrell hits both free throws. 32-10. Worthington cross court for Dar. Schutte up there to intercept. Stop it, pop it from 3. How about that? Parker Schutte creates the turnover and recognizes the opportunity for the 3. 23 seconds left in the quarter and the half. Payne on the right side. Carter, ball handle, get by Cavallo, come to the corner. James, back pass for Worthington. Jump through, drive. Laying is good in the foul. What a gorgeous play that was for Dmitri Worthington. Wow. Danny Farrell commits, or rather Joey Buderbaugh commits the foul. Worthington for the 3-point play. Got her. 35-14. Shot misses by Farrell. Felix goes long, and that looks pretty good for a good portion of that ride. We have played a half of basketball. And United holds the lead 35-14. Our Medvan Express halftime report is next. You're watching District 6 AA boys basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
When your vehicle needs tended to, take it to Baroni's Auto Care. Baroni's Auto Care inspects, does minor repairs including brakes and exhausts, as well as oil changes and tune-ups. And if you're looking for tires, Baroni's Auto Care sells all brands. Baroni's Auto Care is currently accepting new customers. So when your vehicle needs inspected or repaired, take it to Baroni's Auto Care right off Route 56. Look for the sign in Brush Valley.
KNC Beverage is raising a toast to our hometown heroes, the Northern Cambria boys basketball team, on their incredible championship run. Go Colts! As St. Patrick's Day approaches, KNC Beverage in Northern Cambria is your go-to for all your beverage needs. Whether you're celebrating the big win or gearing up for the festive season, they've got you covered. Join them on Facebook for the latest information and updates. KNC Beverage, your community's choice for quality drinks and hometown pride.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all our Indiana County basketball teams the very best of luck as you compete in the state playoffs. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork make our entire community proud. When our teams take the court, Indiana County stands together. Families, friends, classmates, and neighbors all cheering as one. I'm grateful for your continued support as I run for re-election, and I look forward to continuing our work to move Indiana County forward. Good luck, and bring home a win for all of us.
Our Medvan Express halftime report. Medvan Transport, proud to provide quality professional transportation services to residents, nursing homes, hospitals, rehab centers, dialysis clinics, whatever your need is. Give them a call. Medvan Express. At the half, it is United holding a 35-14 lead. And the Lions in that second quarter, well, they outscored Northern Cambria by a score of 23-6. And that was actually Northern Cambria coming back a little bit on them. At one point, it was a 17-1 run for United. And that's what they do, is they get after you, create a turnover here or there, and they've got such good shooters, and they can slash to the basket and get the drives. We're going to come back and give you our first half scoring in just a moment for these two teams. It is District 6 AA boys semifinal action, and you're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
Good luck, Colts, from Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Does winter feel like Groundhog's Day over and over again? Same cold mornings, same old cars, same routine. This February, break the cycle. Forget your shadow and get to 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR up to 72 months. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
Doesn't get better than this. Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. They understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're working on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
It's playoff time, and Coy's Pizza is fired up and cheering loud for the United boys basketball team. Good luck to the players, coaches, and fans. Bring the energy, leave it all on the court, and play to win. From the opening tip to the final horn, keep the momentum rolling with a hot, fresh pizza from your hometown favorite, Coy's. Coy's Pizza serving 2 great locations, Route 56 Homer City, and on top of Nolo Hill Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
Canada Van hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Time report goes on. Our co-presenting sponsors, CH Tiger Painting Company and Smith Coal and Oil. CH Tiger beautifying Indiana County homes and businesses for over 32 years. And Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Proud to be the co-presenting sponsors. 2 great teams going at it tonight on the hardwood. 2 great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Veteran-owned Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. Here's your first half scoring in the game for United. 2 players with 8 points. Dmitri Worthington, all of his coming in the second quarter. And Brody Burkett, all of his coming in the second quarter as well. And 7 on the night for Carter Payne. Ryan Felix with 7. 3 for Connor Darr and Cole McGinnis with 2 on the night so far for United. The Lions in that first half hitting 5 3-pointers, all of them in the second quarter. And for Northern Cambria in this game, a 6-point night so far for Parker Schutte, both of his on 3-point field goals. Zach Cavallo with a 3-pointer. He has 3 on the night. 3 for Malik Fox and 2 for Danny Farrell to make their total of 14. Back with the second half after we take this brief timeout. You're watching District 6 AA playoff basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
That's our Medvan Express halftime show. 35-14, United with the lead. Our third quarter brought to you by Cameron Lumber in Homer City. From property logging to premium rough-cut lumber, built on hard work you can trust. Second quarter, basketball will belong to United to start it out. And the original 5 out there for the Lions. And as well for the Colts, Malik Fox and Luke Blickendorfer. Fox with 3 fouls and Blickendorfer with 2. Carter Payne and Cole McGinnis will play catch to begin this quarter. Now mid-post to Ryan Felix. And here's Worthington back to Felix, moving to the low block. And Blickendorfer is going to be called for the foul. Went Okenauer wanting a 3-second violation and did not get it. For Blickendorfer, his third. Now he and Fox both with 3. Back on the line now for Ryan Felix. And he hits his first free throw. So United going to go right at those guys that have multiple fouls. And that was their intent there, to get after Blickendorfer, and they got a foul on him. Felix hits them both, 36-14. Here comes Danny Farrell. Parker Schutte goes left side for Luke Blickendorfer. He's deep. Schutte up top. And Schutte is a shooter. He'll drive it, though, on Payne. And Carter brought the hand down. You swing that arm down, you're automatically going to get called for the foul. And he did get him. This will put Parker Schutte on the line shooting, too. And he will hit his first. And he got them both. Felix will cross it to the corner for Worthington. Nice drive. He missed the shot. Payne with the left hand. His tip won't go. Schutte will pull it away. Northern Cambria up the floor to Blickendorfer. Across the top, Schutte. He's 8 feet beyond the arc as he takes that three. Rebound McGinnis for United. Turns it up quickly to Payne. The drive and the lay-in. How quickly they get up the floor and how quickly a guy like Carter Payne can get the shot off. 39-16. Here's Farrell. Blickendorfer, right side for Schutte. Parker to Danny Farrell. 6:32. Cavallo, kick out for Schutte. Blickendorfer, ball on the floor down the right side of the lane. Dar bumped him off. Foul on Connor. The other semifinal tonight, featuring Bishop McCourt playing Claysburg-Kimmel. That's at Claysburg. Here's Blickendorfer with the inbounds. Nice move by Luke Blickendorfer for two. And those are his first points of the night. United the other way with Worthington to the corner for Dar. Dar floated through McGinnis in the corner, back to Dar. Around the perimeter for United. Now Payne goes low. Kick it back out for Felix. His drive. And the runner goes for Ryan Felix. 11 for him. On the open floor, this foul. And that's going to be on Carter Payne, number 2 on him. James and Burkett on the floor. Farrell in the backcourt. Brody Burkett's darn quick, and he's right after Danny Farrell. Blickendorfer in the high post. He'll turn it down the lane, put it up over Felix, missed the shot, and then he'll wrestle the rebound away from Felix, but then Felix will block his putback. Now here comes Ryan Felix. Payne, long three for Carter, short. On the rebound, Cavallo. Payne is back to defend. The drive here, and Carter thought he had all ball. So do the United fans, but Payne is called for his third foul. Put Zach Cavallo on the free throw line. And McGinnis ready to come back in, most likely for Carter Payne. First shot misses from Cavallo. If you are wondering, Bishop McCourt and Claysburg-Kimmel, the two possible rivals for United, as the Lions look like they're going to win this one. United actually did play Bishop McCourt in the last game of the regular season. This shot missed by James. Rebound out of bounds, will come the other way. So United played Bishop McCourt on February the 10th, and the Lions beat them 71-61. Claysburg-Kimmel did not play United in the season. There's Malik Fox. That's a nice drive by him. Holds the defender off and gets the foul. Burkett. And we've got a bucket and a chance for a three-point play for Malik Fox. So no give up in the Colts. They're coming at him. Third on Brody Burkett. And Fox will convert the three-point play. 41-21. A 20-point game here. Buddha ball on the floor for Northern Cambria. James in the corner. Looks to the high post for Burkett, then outside for Felix. Down the right side, Fox swing around, tips it out of bounds. Off the dribble of Ryan Felix. United ball. 4:42 left in the third. Burkett up top. Down the left side of the lane. Floater, no. Rebound, Burkett battling with Cavallo. And it's a held ball. Arrow pointing to Northern Cambria. Long pass here will be intercepted by Felix. Ryan slices up the court and lays it in. He's having a pretty nice third quarter. He's got 6 and 13 in the game. Worthington slaps it away from Schutte, but Fox is there. And Malik to the free throw line and brings it back out. Blickendorfer drive it down the lane and off the glass and in. Luke Blickendorfer, strong move. And we've got a foul on Hudabaugh in the open court. Quiet confusion here at the 4-minute mark. I think the officials were wondering if it's immediate timeout, but no, it's inside 4 minutes. Dylan Bodek back on the floor. For Northern Cambria, here's Cole McGinnis. James goes low block for McGinnis. He finds Burkett. Worthington outside. McGinnis down the lane, runner, and won't roll for him. McGinnis rips it away from Cavallo, and they're going to call held ball. Arrow for United. 3:44 left in the third. United leads at 43-24. You're watching Heritage Conference. A matchup between two Heritage Conference teams in the District 6 AA Boys Semifinals on Renda Digital TV.
Through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
Life gets busy, but your health shouldn't wait. IRMC Primary Care at Seward makes it easy to take care of you and your family. Located at 238 Indiana Street in Seward, Dr. Eccles and new primary care physician, Dr. Jonathan Schaefer, provide checkups, wellness, and physical exams, sick visits, testing, chronic care, vaccinations, and specialist referrals. Take the next step in your health. Call 814-446-5695 to schedule your appointment today.
43-24 United, third quarter brought to you by Cameron Lumber and Homer City. From property logging to premium rough cut lumber, built on hard work you can trust. Our co-presenting sponsors tonight, Smith Coal and Oil and CH Tiger Painting. United inbounds it. Worthington gets it right back from Dar. Comes up top for McGinnis. James. 2-3 zone here from Northern Cambria. And United will play the perimeter game. James, though, floats it through. Worthington, pop a little two-footer. And the zone sort of fell asleep and allowed the penetration. And it's 45-24. Parker Schutte kept that one alive for Northern Cambria. Bodek back to Schutte. Here's Farrell. United defensively getting after Danny Farrell. Corner for Luke Blickendorfer. The three doesn't go. Farrell gets after the rebound. So does Burkett. Northern Cambria comes up with it. Schutte says, give me the three. He got it down, and a foul. A chance for a 4-point play here for Parker Schutte. Brody Burkett will pick up his 4th foul of the night. He had a 4-point play in the game last night from Nick Mortimer of River Valley. Now here's Schutte with the chance for a 4-point play. And Brody got a piece of that ball, and Schutte hits it. He has 11, and it's 45-28. Northern Cambria is far behind, but they keep pushing. Here's Cole McGinnis. Felix in the corner. Swing up top for James. Felix on the wing now. Dar. James comes up top for Worthington. Rifled it low for James. Blickendorfer and Bodek got after it. And if this is Luke Blickendorfer, it's his 4th. He's shaking his head like it's not him. But it is. And his 4th, Cavallo will replace Luke Blickendorfer. Worthington will bring it in. He will come long, and getting up there was Farrell to slap that ball away. It's a United turnover. Here's Fox in the corner. He's double teamed, gets it away, follows it across the floor and picks it back up. Cavallo from the corner for 3. It is good. Zach Cavallo. Here comes Northern Cambria. 45-31. It is a 14-point game. Swing here for Worthington. He lost it. Back the other way, the Colts. Schutte, 3. He got another one. Parker Schutte makes this an 11-point game. 1:42 left in the 3rd. McGinnis penetrates. James back to McGinnis, out front for Felix. Dar to Worthington. To the corner. McGinnis comes back out front for James. Here's Felix. 1:18 left in the 3rd. Corner and back. Dar for 3. Connor Dar. He's got 2 buckets tonight. Both of them are 3-point plays. Cavallo, can he hit a 3 from the other corner? Not this time. Rebound pulled away by McGinnis. Inside a minute to go. 48-34 United. Worthington let the defenders flow by. Back out front for James. They can play for the last shot. Here's Felix. Doesn't look like he wants to play for the last shot. Drive it down. Got the foul, and boy, Cavallo feeling some pain after that hit. He'll be called for the foul, I believe. Yeah. Ryan Felix is going to step to the line to shoot 2. He's 7 out of 8 tonight, and he will miss the first. Payne back on the floor for United, replacing Connor Dar. Second shot for Felix. And he missed them both. Bodek the rebound for Northern Cambria. Here comes Malik Fox for the Colts. Crossover, float through the lane. Missed the shot, rebound Worthington. Half a minute to go in the 3rd. Corner, 3, Payne, you betcha. Carter Payne, back off the bench, gets 3 more. He's got 12, 20 seconds left. So the lead was down to 11, now it's back to 17. Here's Fox. And he's called for the travel with 10 seconds left. In the 3rd quarter, United will get a chance at a last shot. Here comes Carter Payne. 8 seconds. Right side for McGinnis, up top for Worthington. 2 seconds. Payne, corner, 3. He got it at the horn! With two defenders on him, Carter Payne coolly knocks down another three. And we have played 3 quarters of basketball. 54-34 the score. You're watching District 6 Boys AA semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
Proud community message from Cameron Lumber in Homer City. Congratulations to the United Lions on winning the Heritage Conference Championship and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. At Cameron Lumber, located at 2679 Cameron's Road in Homer City, they are United proud. From property logging to selling quality rough cut lumber, they're built on hard work, just like our Lions. A special shout out to 2 of their own, Sison and Shaden Aluska. Proud of you on and off the court. And from everyone at Cameron Lumber, go blue.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Our 4th quarter tonight brought to you by Joyce Plumbing and Heating, the best place in town to take a leak. When making your choice, make it Joyce. 20-point lead for United entering the 4th quarter. Entering the 4th as well for Bishop McCourt Claysburg-Kimmel, the other semifinal, and McCourt leads the second-seeded Claysburg-Kimmel Bulldogs 39-27. Danny Farrell in the backcourt. That was an 11-point lead. United scored 9 quick ones at the end of the quarter. They lead it by 20. Farrell with the basketball for Northern Cambria. Worthington went for a shot. There's a 3-pointer put up by Blickendorfer and rejected by Felix. Now the interception by Cole McGinnis. And around the back he goes to avoid that one. That's a slick move there by Cole. Now he goes low and he loses the ball. So the turnover back the other way. Farrell will dribble all the way to the corner outside for Cavallo. Swing it up and through. Blickendorfer defended by Felix, and he lost it on the dribble. Going out of bounds, he threw it off the leg of Ryan Felix, and Northern Cambria will keep the ball. Inbounds for Luke again. Shooty. McGinnis fights his way through that screen from Blickendorfer. Cavallo comes left side. Shooty again on the right wing. Zach Cavallo with 6:51 left. Northern Cambria in a 20-point hole here. Shooty. They want to make a run at this. They need to get after it. Here's McGinnis with another interception. Oh, Felix out. And a slam home for Ryan Felix. Off the long assist from Cole McGinnis. Fox the other way. 3-pointer doesn't go. Blickendorfer the rebound. Farrell for 3. That won't go. And Worthington tips it into the hands of McGinnis. The long pass is for Payne. And turned over once more. Farrell with the interception, the drive. The foul will be on Worthington. And it'll be his first. Put Danny Farrell on the free throw line. Farrell is 2 for 2 tonight. 6:12 to go. And the junior, Danny Farrell, missed the first. Bodek back onto the floor. Budebraw wants to return, but he'll come in for the shooter. And Brody Burkett back for United. 4th quarter brought to you by Joyce Plumbing and Heating, the best place in town to take a leak. When making your choice, make it Joyce. Farrell hits his second, he'll come out. Tonight from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, 56-35 United. 4th quarter. District 6 AA Championship night will be next Thursday at Mount Aloysius. There's a baseline cut for Burkett. He'll come back out for McGinnis and up top for Payne. Now Burkett in the corner. Finds Felix in the mid-post. Outside Payne once more. Cross to the corner again. Burkett. And again. Inside pass for Felix. Outside for Payne. He'll miss the 3. Here comes Fox for Northern Cambria. Parker Schutte. He'll drive it down the lane, missed the shot. Payne the rebound, pushes it for United. Outside for Burkett. 3 won't go. Dar chases to the corner, saves it inbounds to Payne. Nice play by Connor Dar. It's a hustle play. United will pull it out, make Northern Cambria defend them. Penetration by McGinnis, a handoff to Burkett. He's chased after by a couple of fellas, Guterbaugh and Fox. Payne to McGinnis. And his pass through is out of bounds. Turnover on United is their 11th of the game. Timeout on the floor, called by Northern Cambria, 56-35. Homer Center. United the lead. It's Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Back at United High School from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, United with a 56-35 lead. Big second quarter by the Lions. They turned an 8-8 game at the end of one quarter into a 35-14 halftime lead. Now their lead is 21 at 56-35. Danny Farrell. Malik Fox goes high post for Blickendorfer. He wants to back Dar down. He does. Misses the shot, though, and Dar gets the rebound. And Dick Blickendorfer's on his back, and that'll be his 5th. So Luke Blickendorfer fouls out. He'll finish the night with 4 points for Northern Cambria. Zach Cavallo will replace him. United in the backcourt with Payne. To Worthington. Kick it left for Felix. Back up top. Play a little keep away here for United. Worthington hands it back to Burkett. And Farrell tried to jump him but couldn't get there in time. He commits the foul. 4:11 left in the fourth quarter. Carter Payne and Dmitri Worthington out front for United. Connor Dar. Worthington. Dmitri with 10 points on the night. Here's Brody Burkett. And Farrell will get him again. Third on Danny Farrell. Third team foul on Northern Cambria. Timeout is called at the 3:48 mark. 56-35 United on Renda Digital TV.
Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For supreme heating fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, a veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
56-35, United the lead. They're getting a little tighter in that game between Claysburg, Kimmel, and Bishop McCourt. The Bulldogs have made a 43-40 lead, or deficit. They trail Bishop McCourt. Had been down by 12, now they're down by 3. Meanwhile, Carter Payne handles the ball for United. He goes baseline for the lay-in. Danny Farrell slipped down there, and so Payne had the open lay-in. 2 for him. Farrell the other way. Wow, quickness from him. Misses the shot, though, and Felix the rebound for United. 58-35. Worthington doubled, gets the pass off. It's tipped, but Felix is there. Now Burkett across the lane, and he'll be called for, no, it's a foul actually, on Zach Cavallo. No, they gave it, well, that foul isn't right. He called a white foul on Brody Burkett, but they're giving the ball to United, which is in white. It's not 10 for Northern Cambria. Blickendorfer, he already fouled out. So I think what they want is a foul here on Zach Cavallo. All right. That's what it is, but no explanation given to Clint Okenauer. So he's asking, well, what's going on? Budebraw back for Northern Cambria. Lob inbounds for Ryan Felix. It was Cavallo's foul. Here's Payne. Back for Worthington at the 2:58 mark. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, McGinnis penetrates. There's Worthington. And the drive by Payne. Burkett, the lay-in. The drive in the dish. The lay-in by Brody Burkett. He's got 10 points. At the 2:25 mark, Farrell handles the basketball for Northern Cambria. Here's Fox. That's a long 3 for him. Back of the iron. Hit the strap up above. So the ball to United. K&C Beverage, it's a great time to chill. When you need to chill, see K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. As Bodek comes back on the floor for the Colts. Felix sits down for United. And Dar is back. 60-35. Brody Burkett up top. Parker Schudish slapped it away into the backcourt, but Payne gets it back for United. Payne, drive, put the left-handed layup up, misses, and Bodek rebounds. His pass stolen by Worthington, who lays it in. Dmitri. And then a whistle. Payne got a hand on that ball. Coming up, our 5-star Mitsubishi 5th quarter postgame. 62-35 United. Basically lines up with what the Lions have done against Northern Cambria so far this season. A couple of games in the 60s. Here's a nice little ball fake by Buderball, but he misses the shot. And out it comes to Carter Payne, and he went for the slam and couldn't quite get up there enough on this trip, and ends up with the lay-in. Northern Cambria going to empty the bench. Gar with a big, strong rebound there. And a whistle here. Timeout call by United. They want to empty their bench as well. 64-35. We take a timeout too. You're watching District 6 playoff basketball on Renda Digital TV.
State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
A whole bunch of new faces on the basketball floor tonight. United basketball, Cy Alexa to Brendan James. Got Jake Burkett out there. Robertson is out there. Duncan is out there. Kicked into the back court by Northern Cambria's Logan Smarsh. Colton Brawley for the Colts. Austin Booker, I should say. Trey Rajnes. Nick Aroten. This is Cy Alexa on the free throw line for United. Shooting 2 after the 5th team foul. And he's going to hit it. There you go. Some more playoff points for Cy Alexa. He had some the other night, too. We're inside a minute to go. Got them both. Here's Booker for Northern Cambria. Stepping up is Aroten. And they'll swing it around the perimeter. This is Aroten again. Up top for Smarsh. Corner, Booker, 3. And this one will go out of bounds to United. 27 seconds left. We are in the mercy rule now, so they'll just run it out. And we'll get set for our 5th quarter postgame show, brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. James to Alexa. Final 13 seconds of this game. And Jake Burkett. Whistle comes with 4 seconds left. It's a travel on United. And there goes the horn, and our game is complete. The United Lions defeat Northern Cambria 66-35 in this District 6 Boys AA playoff game. The Lions will play next Thursday night for the District 6 championship. And we're awaiting word on the other game tonight. It was a 3-point lead for Bishop McCourt, 43-40, with 3 minutes left against Claysburg Kimmel. So still to be decided there. Our 5-Star Mitsubishi 5th quarter postgame is next. United wins it 66-35 on Renda Digital TV.
Does winter feel like Groundhog's Day over and over again? Same cold mornings, same old cars, same routine. This February, break the cycle. Forget your shadow and get to 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona for up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR up to 72 months. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona.
Doesn't get better than this.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Canada Van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PIAA 042115.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, a veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana. With expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes, Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
KNC Beverage is raising a toast to our hometown heroes, the Northern Cambria boys basketball team, on their incredible championship run. Go Colts! As St. Patrick's Day approaches, KNC Beverage in Northern Cambria is your go-to for all your beverage needs. Whether you're celebrating the big win or gearing up for the festive season, they've got you covered. Join them on Facebook for the latest information and updates. KNC Beverage, your community's choice for quality drinks and hometown pride.
Our five-star Mitsubishi fifth quarter post-game show. United with a 66-35 victory tonight over Northern Cambria in this District 6 Boys AA semifinal. And 15 seconds left in the other semifinal. Bishop McCourt holding a 52-44 lead over Claysburg Kimmel. So looks like it'll be the Crushers and the Lions for the District 6 championship. Two teams that met back on February the 10th, just a few days ago. United won that one 71-61. So interesting result there. Have some recent history to talk about when Matt Rodke comes to visit with us here during this post-game show. I want to give you the scoring from this basketball game for the Lions. At the end of one quarter, it was 8-8. Parker Schutte of the Northern Cambria Colts just in front of the United bench, right at the horn, hit a long three-pointer to tie the basketball game at 8. But then United went off on a 17-1 run to begin that second quarter. They outscored Northern Cambria by a score of 23-6 in that quarter, and that set them up at halftime with a 35-14 lead, and then they just comfortably cruised home the rest of the way for a 66-35 win. And now that game is final between Bishop McCourt and Claysburg Kimmel. Bishop McCourt wins it 52-44. So next Friday, or Thursday night at Mount Aloysius, the boys AA final will feature the United Lions and the Bishop McCourt Crushers. Still to be determined, the girls, because they don't play until Monday, and we'll have United against the Pence Manor Comets. There go the Matricics out the gym here at United. What a good bunch of people they are here. So we'll have a doubleheader from Mount Aloysius coming up on Thursday next week. Either United or Pence Manor against either Bishop McCourt or Portage in the girls, and that'll be followed by the boys between Bishop McCourt and United. So some really good basketball being played by both of the United teams. Pence Manor, of course, the top team in the Heritage Conference this year, until they lost that championship game to the Marion Center Stingers. Speaking of home, we'll have the Stingers on Renda Digital TV coming up on Monday. They're playing AAA ball. All right, so scoring in this game. Let's get it going here. For United, Carter Payne finishes with 19 points, and among his total, 3 3-pointers, and a 15-point night for Ryan Felix. He had an entertaining night. He was one of 4 players in double figures for United. 12 points on the evening for Dmitri Worthington. He had a 3. Brody Burkett had 2 threes in that second quarter. He finishes with 10. A 6-point night for Connor Darr, and 2 apiece for Cole McGinnis and for Cy Alexa to make the total 66 for United. For Northern Cambria, they had 1 player in double figures. That was Parker Schutte. He finished the night with 14 points. Zach Lavallo with 7, 6 for Malik Fox, 4 by Luke Blickendorfer, and Danny Farrell finished his night with 3. And I guess that's a testament to that tight defense that United plays. And any team that plays them knows that they're going to have to really work to get their points. 13 turnovers by Northern Cambria. The Colts did not play poorly in this game. They just ran up against a United team that is really, really tough. 13 turnovers as well for United in the game. Lions 10 for 13 from the free throw line, 9 out of 12 for Northern Cambria. The totals in this game, United wins it 66-35. We're back with more of our 5-star Mitsubishi 5th quarter post game after we take this time out on Renda Digital TV.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart, their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Do you know that it costs 57 cents a mile to drive your vehicle? That's over $8 for a short 15-mile trip. Here's the good news. Indigo gets you around with fares starting at $1.75 and only $4 all day. Indigo is perfect for work, one-car families, and running errands. Check out Indigo's shared ride program for seniors and services for people with disabilities. Learn more at indigobus.com. Hop on, save cash, and visit indigobus.com.
Again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
This is a proud community message from Cameron Lumber in Homer City. Congratulations to the United Lions on winning the Heritage Conference Championship, and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. At Cameron Lumber, located at 2679 Cameron's Road in Homer City, they are United proud. From property logging to selling quality rough-cut lumber, they're built on hard work, just like our Lions. A special shout-out to 2 of their own, Sison and Shaden Aluska. Proud of you on and off the court. And from everyone at Cameron Lumber, go blue!
Good luck, Colts! From Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Back at United High School, the Lions win it 66-35. A bunch of the United players on their way up to visit with us tonight. Our 5-star Mitsubishi fifth quarter post-game show. Say what?
One at a time?
Yeah.
Hey, one at a time.
Yeah. Only got one microphone, so just one microphone. We got to go one at a time. Dmitri Worthington joins us first on our 5-star Mitsubishi post-game show, 66-35. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, let's move that a little closer to your mouth. There we go. All right, so let's talk about playing this team 3 times in one season. The score is all similar, all 3 games. But Northern Cambria, they're a very athletic team. They come at you pretty hard, don't they?
Yeah, they're a really fast team, and they like to push the ball. They're really good at shooting threes, too. So it's definitely a challenge every time we play them.
Yeah, they came out. Parker Schutte hit that one at the end of the quarter, 8-8 at the end of one quarter. But then you put on a 17-1 run to start that second quarter. I don't know that Coach made any adjustments specifically, but you really picked it up defensively, and that got you points on the offensive end.
Yeah, they were switching up their defense all night, so once we recognized what they were doing, we switched our offense to match that, so that really helped us to get that run.
How difficult is that, and is that something you do yourselves, or is Coach cueing you in that they're doing this or they're doing that?
I feel like it's a mix of both, because we're out there on the court so we can recognize it, and then we tell Coach so they get us set up right.
Putting Ryan up front on the point on that defensive press is really a great advantage for you guys. He denies them the passing lanes, and then you know you're going to get a pass that is going to give you the opportunity to get into the lane. Talk about that and how that leads to transition baskets, and that allows you also to then pile up points quickly.
Oh yeah, Ryan brings a lot of length, so it's hard for them to see, and then our other guards can sneak up and get the steal, and it leads to good transition.
Doesn't hurt to have a guy that can handle the ball who's 6'4" too, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, so this game here tonight, Bishop McCourt just completed their win 52-44 over Claysburg Kimmel. You played them just a couple of weeks ago, last week as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
and
1 or 2 weeks ago.
And you won by 10. Tell me what you know about them, what they did against you the first time.
They bring great defensive pressure, and they're a really physical team. They have a lot of guys who can drive the ball, so it's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, but it feels pretty darn good to get back to Mount Aloysius.
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. Dmitri Worthington tonight for the United Lions. I'll hold on to those. You'll go, I got her. He'll go get Connor Darr, who frequently draws the tight defensive assignment.
Yes.
So usually you're going against a guy that's bigger than you.
Yeah.
And that frees Ryan to float around and do what he does. But I'm sure that you take that as a challenge every single game, don't you?
Yeah. Every time I see the matchup, it's usually tall kid or center. I just go in there and battle with them.
Yeah, it's physical, isn't
it?
Yeah. And Blickendorfer, of course, he's kind of different for a big guy. He doesn't spend all his time in the paint. He's able to float around the perimeter, and that means that you have to come out and guard him.
Yeah, he can definitely shoot the three, and he can almost do it all, and he's only a junior, so there's hope for him next year.
Yeah. Tell me about a guy like Parker Schutte as well. He's just a big ball of muscle.
Yeah, he's muscular. He can shoot the three ball from anywhere. He hit that dagger at the end of the first quarter, and I think it was 8-8 end of the first quarter, so yeah.
Yeah, then you went on that 17-1 run. I want to talk about rebounding and the way that Coach emphasizes it and how you work it out in practice, because if you're rebounding as well as you guys are, that means that it's not something that you're just paying attention to in passing. You're actually intentionally getting after it.
Yeah, get a body on a guy, that's what he's always saying, and then after we get the board, our fast break, guys are always up, and that's where we get most of our points on.
Pretty slick passing, too.
Yeah.
You guys, I know you're enjoying that. Bishop McCourt next. They beat Claysburg tonight by 8. So you just played them. You beat them by 10 on that night. You get them at Mount Aloysius next week.
Yep.
Sure, you're looking forward to it.
Yep, definitely.
Do you think Coach is going to have you look at a lot of film, a little bit of film of that game against them, or are we just starting from scratch for this?
I think we're going to look at a little bit of film and just prepare all week.
Yeah. What did they do against you last time that was more problematic than maybe something else that they did?
They drove a lot, and then they got in, and it forced our help in. They can shoot the 3 after they kick out.
Yeah. All right, but hey, here you are.
Yep.
You just got yourself a Heritage Conference championship. Now you go for the D6 championship.
Yep.
That has to feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Darr, the
you.
United Lions with the win tonight, 66-35. Go ahead and hand that to me, Connor. Ryan Felix is going to come up. And he did get a slam tonight. I noticed Mr. Payne tried but did not.
Yeah. I was really hoping to try to get that one, too.
I know. You guys were fired up to watch that happen. It didn't quite, but he got the points. That was the main thing. Yeah. All right. So talk about this matchup here tonight. People would look at this and say, you and Luke are going to match up all night long. It's going to be a battle of the big men. Coach switched you out and had you playing in different spots on the floor. You weren't always matched up against Luke Blickendorfer, but that was a battle when the two of you were in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. We're just gonna try and switch up. I don't know what we're gonna do defensively yet. We'll go over that this week, but try and change something up because last game it was close. So hopefully we can try and go for a bigger win next time.
Talking about the Bishop McCourt game.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to meet them in the championship game. You think about what happened in that game and how much post-game video you're looking at next day. Are you looking at what you did the night before?
Yeah. Going over every play, seeing what offenses we did bad and fix it.
Do you recall what the session was about the last time after that game a couple of days ago? When you were talking about Bishop McCourt and Coach was breaking it down on the video, what were some of the things that he was talking about that day?
One thing was defense, especially for Galucci, how we have to guard him and their shooters because they like to drive and kick out a lot. So we just got to focus on that.
That drive in the dish, that can be a dangerous thing. You know that because that's what you guys do.
Yep.
Yeah. Terrific stuff tonight, and you get a chance to play for another championship, the District 6 title next week. I know that has to feel pretty good.
It does. Yes,
yeah.
Great.
Terrific. So you've got the state playoffs looming after that, but I know that you've got almost a whole week to focus on Bishop McCourt. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Ryan Felix and the United Lions, go ahead. I'll take those, and we'll see who comes up next, if anyone. There's Carter Payne. We're trying our best not to tease Carter about the attempted dunk, but like I said to Ryan, you got the bucket, even if the dunk didn't go.
Went in.
Yeah. When you are driving, you're so quick on the release, and I think that's a function of who you see and how the defense is coming at you, that you get that ball off so quickly. That must be a heck of a lot of fun, to know that they think that they are there for you and they've got you defended, and you just slick one up on them.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's what I've been working on since, just my layups is probably my better thing, but I don't know, it's definitely fun.
Yeah, you got that European layup too. That's pretty cool stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years ago, no coach would let you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah, no coach would let any of his players try that, but now it's a common thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Against a quick guard like Danny Farrell tonight and Malik Fox, those are two very, very fast guys, very quick with the hands, and to watch that work out here tonight, and you and the rest of your team handling that, that's working defense is not an easy thing to do. You really have to work at it, and you did tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely super hard because they're super fast. So it was definitely hard to play defense. I got a lot of fouls off of that because they're fast, and then they're hitting a lot of threes. So yeah.
They did hit a three, and they closed the game to 11 points. You came back in right after they got it to 11 at the end of the third quarter, a 9-point run by you guys. You had a three, and then at the horn you hit another three with two guys on you. When a team starts to close on you a little bit, a big basket like that, especially if it's a three, is going to take the air out of them, and you did it twice.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of momentum from it. It was exciting. So.
Yeah, well, they did that at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they did. They had a buzzer beater.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so you get Bishop McCourt next week.
Yep, I'm excited.
Tell me about the guard matchup, because that kid's really quick, too.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's good at defense, too. It should be a good matchup for sure.
Yeah, when you think back on that game, it's like last night I did the River Valley game, and there was a lot of talking back and forth between the two teams up and down the floor. They were really getting after each other verbally. Was there any of that against Bishop McCourt last time, or are you just sticking to what you do?
Honestly, not really a lot of talking at that Bishop McCourt game. A lot more in the River Valley game we played, but yeah, not really.
All right, so you got them in the District 6 Championship next week. Another chance for a title for United. That has to feel good.
It feels amazing, yeah.
Terrific. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Carter Payne with the win here tonight for the United Lions. And up next, here comes Brody Burkett. Talk about quickness. That has to be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys have, we've seen teams that do this in the past, too. You love to let them flow by you and think that they have the step and then do the reach around. That's a specialty. You do that an awful lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Coach has to have confidence in you defensively, and you have to have confidence that your teammates are going to be over there to help out, too.
Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in my teammates, and we're a really good team, and
Second quarter, you come in off the bench. Mm-hmm. Right away, you hit 2 threes.
Yeah.
And you guys are off and running. That had to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I felt really good. Once I started making those threes, we just really jumped back as a team and started really going.
Corner 3 versus a wing 3 for you. Now, you're in your home gym, so you're used to shooting on this particular floor with these particular backgrounds. Are you more comfortable in the corner or maybe out on the wing a little bit?
I think I'm more comfortable on the wing because I'm just able to, go down on a fast break or something and be able to hit those.
Yeah. Well, against Northern Cambria tonight and the quickness that they bring you, you're going to run into quickness with Bishop McCourt next week as well at Mount Aloysius. It's going to be fun, isn't it?
Oh, yes. It's going to be very fun. I'm really stoked and ready.
Yeah. You remember that game? You beat them by 10 just a couple of days ago, really, it seems like. And now you get a chance to play for another District 6 championship.
Yep.
Guys are going to be pumped up for that, I know, and Coach is going to coach you up for this. You got a week to prepare for it, and you're looking forward to it.
Yep, I really am. We put in a lot of work this season, and I think that we really deserved it.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Brody Burkett for the United Lions. And they continue to come. Cole McGinnis, good morning.
Good, how are you?
I guess I said good morning. I'm used to saying good morning. Sorry.
Very good.
That's how it goes. It's interesting. I grew up just a few doors down from Brody's granddad, and I played ball against your granddad back in the 70s. So let's talk about this game here tonight and sort of that United legacy that we've had over the last, how many years? I mean, at least 10 years, we've had really good, strong United basketball teams, and you're part now of a tradition here at United, and I know that's a standard you guys really try to keep going, and you've done it so far here this year. Has to be fairly good to be a part of that.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I've been playing with all my teammates throughout ever since I was in second grade, UIB. So we have a bunch of confidence in each other, and we have a bunch of chemistry.
Yeah, when you get out there on the floor in practice, I know that has to be competitive.
Yeah.
You guys probably go at it pretty good.
Yeah, we go against each other really good. Practice, we keep on pushing each other, try to get each other better.
All right, so you're defending Carter Payne. What are you trying to take away?
First, I'm probably just trying to make him go left, and then, I don't know, he probably just scores with me every time, so...
We don't want to give Bishop McCourt too much here. We don't want to give them too much. Hey, this game here tonight, you're playing against a team that has really quick guards, Farrell, Fox. They're guys that can really handle the basketball as well, but you guys, you weren't backing down from them at all.
No. Yeah, they were pretty fast. McCourt definitely ain't as fast as them, I feel like. But we definitely need, because they were shooting really good in the third quarter. We just need to pop out and play better defense in general.
Got a chance to play for a District 6 championship next week.
Yep, exciting.
Yeah. You'll be primed for that.
Yeah.
And of course a team that you've just played recently, so you'll have a pretty good idea of what you're up against. That District 6 championship though, that is a heck of an atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is my first time. I've been to the one with last time they went to, and it was pretty exciting to watch too.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Yep.
United comes up with a 66-35 victory. Matt Rodkey, the head coach, is going to be up with us next as we continue our 5-star Mitsubishi 5th quarter postgame on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
Our 5-star Mitsubishi 5th quarter postgame. United with the win 66-35 over Northern Cambria. Coach Matt Rodkey joins us. Coach, 3 games against Northern Cambria, all 3 scores pretty much the same neighborhood, and you beat them here tonight. But at the end of that first quarter, you're tied at 8 after Schutte hits that amazing shot, that 3-pointer. Yeah. Then you go on a 17-1 run to start that second quarter. You know that your guys, they've been through practically everything on a basketball floor, and they're not going to panic. But it has to be pretty impressive to you to see the way that they seem to, the light comes on.
Yeah.
And off they go.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, our guys, they don't get too high, they don't get too low. You know, in an 8-8 game, as you said, you know, one of our things tonight was we wanted to get out to all shooters and not allow them to have open shots. They had 10 threes against the first time, and what happens at the end of the first quarter? They get a long one that we don't really contest. And yeah, Schutte kid can shoot it, and a lot of their other guys do too. But yeah, so we went on that run there in the second quarter, and that just ignited it.
They hit 3 threes in the first half, and they hit 2 more in the second half. So you cut the threes in half from the last game to this one.
Good.
But I want to talk about the defensive effort, again, in the full court and what it does for your team. Because you can't just do that all the time, especially the deeper you get into the playoffs. You have to be selective about deploying that, don't you?
Yeah, I think some teams do. We just believe in playing pressure. You know, we amp it up or slow it up sometimes, but we're always going to try to guard full court as much as we can. You know, they did a nice job against our zone press early on, and so yeah, we jumped into our man stuff, and I think that got us going a little bit. But credit to them, you know, their game plan was to walk it up, play slow. Our kids kind of bought into it a little bit, you know, but you know, once we got to talk at the end of the first quarter, just, you know, we gotta get a bucket. We gotta start the pressure a little bit. That gets us into our transition. I always tell our kids it has to start on the defensive end, and it did. We had some nice ball pressure. We made them throw it away a few times. I think we had something like they had about 8 turnovers or so in the second quarter. I think another reporter might have said so. You know, whenever you start turning them over a bit and you get into your transition, that gets us going.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you're cruising away. You're starting to really pull away in that third quarter, and all of a sudden they go on a bit of a run. And they cut the lead to 11. Carter comes back into the game. He hits a 3 right away to answer a 3 that they put up. And then at the horn, with 2 guys chasing after him into the corner, he says, give me another one. And he takes it from almost the same spot. This time he has to fade away because they're coming right at him. Well, you talk about senior leadership, and that's taking it to the extreme right there.
It is. You know, he's such a great kid. He's a good leader, as you said. Our kids are also unselfish, and that was a play. It was his turn, and he made it. I think he got his third foul, and we pulled him out there for a little bit. But yeah, when we put him back in, that kid has a motor. He never stops, and so it's just it's so nice as a coach to have a guy like him to just get your whole team going, and just to get our whole team under control as well.
Yeah,
I think we did a really nice job in the fourth quarter of controlling the pace and the tempo, and just taking what was given to us.
They play intelligent basketball. Part of that is the fact they've been playing together for so long. A great part of it is coaching, but basketball intelligence. They seem to have it. They know what they want to do out on the floor.
Yeah, they absolutely do. They're a smart group of kids. They love the game. As you said, they've been playing together since they were little kids. Some of them play some AAU in the summer and things like that since they were young as well. So they know each other so well. They're a tight-knit group. They're unselfish, as I said before, and a big credit goes to Coach McAdoo on the offensive end for just making sure that these guys get into the proper spacing and just kind of taking some lanes, taking some drives, being ready, being prepared to catch and shoot or to catch and drive, and just being patient. He always tells them, to just don't react whenever something doesn't go your way, and I always tell them, we got to go on to the next play. So in that little run where they got it down to 11, we just had to go on to the next play. Just keep working, keep chipping back, and when you got a guy like Carter Payne, that can help you out on the scoreboard for sure.
Yeah, it makes you a good coach, doesn't it?
He makes me look pretty smart a lot of the time.
Well, hey, 6 years, that's your 115th win.
Oh, is it?
At United.
Thank you.
So, yeah, in 6 years, it's not just great athletes. It's a combination of a great head coach, a great coaching staff, and guys that really play into the system and really love the game of basketball. So you've got Bishop McCourt next week. You just played them a few days ago. The win tonight over Claysburg Kimmel, they had a lead that was rather substantial, and they cut it to 43-40. But an 8-point victory tonight for Bishop McCourt. The guys were talking with me here on the air about what they did last time, things that they already know that you're going to be focused on this week. One of them is the penetration, the drive, and the dish. And Bishop McCourt really does that well. That kid's good.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good players for a lot of good places there. The Galucci boys are a really good driver and slasher. They got a lot of guys that will just sit out on the perimeter that he can kick it to. Obviously other guys can drive it in there as well. They're quick. They play some really good defense. They try to jump in front of you and take some charges and fall back a lot. And so we have to be prepared for those kind of things. We have to be ready to adjust. We have 3 days to prepare for them, and they have 3 days to prepare for us. And both of us have a pretty good pretty good scouting report on each other as we played each other, like you said, a couple weeks ago. So, we're just really excited about it.
You put them up on the whiteboard at the beginning of the year, your goals for a team, and the first one might have been the Heritage Conference Championship. You got that a couple of weeks ago at the KCAC, 2 weeks ago tonight, as a matter of fact. Now comes the chance to play for a District 6 championship. The guys are going to be excited, but as you said, there's a lot of work to do between now and then.
Yeah, there is a lot of work to do between now and then. We're going to celebrate this tonight. We're going to be excited about it. Then we're going to come back, at our next practice and just get back to work at nose of the grindstone and, prepare for Bishop McCourt.
I'm told that it's your turn to buy the popcorn at Media Row tomorrow at the KCAC, too.
All right. As long as Coach Page brings me a Mountain Dew, we'll be okay.
Well, it says here, unless Greg Page will share his food. And that's not
well, sometimes he gives me a little bit of popcorn, but as the 30-second clock operator, he also gets there about 30 seconds before the game starts.
Well, that's the privilege. Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight.
All right. Thanks a lot. Go Blue.
Thanks for joining us, and our five-star Mitsubishi fifth quarter postgame continues. We'll wrap this one up in just a couple of moments. United wins at 66-35 on Renda Digital TV.
Take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. They understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're working on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court, get concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Winter feel like Groundhog's Day over and over again? Same cold mornings, same old cars, same routine. This February, break the cycle. Forget your shadow and get to 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR up to 72 months. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona.
It doesn't get better than this.
It's playoff time, and Coy's Pizza is fired up and cheering loud for the United boys basketball team. Good luck to the players, coaches, and fans. Bring the energy, leave it all on the court, and play to win. From the opening tip to the final horn, keep the momentum rolling with a hot, fresh pizza from your hometown favorite, Coy's. Coy's Pizza serving 2 great locations, Route 56 Homer City, and on top of Nolo Hill Route 422. It's always a great time for Coy's Pizza.
Life gets busy, but your health shouldn't wait. IRMC Primary Care at Seward makes it easy to take care of you and your family. Located at 238 Indiana Street in Seward, Dr. Eccles and new primary care physician, Dr. Jonathan Schaefer, provide checkups, wellness, and physical exams, sick visits, testing, chronic care, vaccinations, and specialist referrals. Take the next step in your health. Call 814-446-5695 to schedule your appointment today. Looking for the perfect paint to bring your space to life? Come on down to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering in Indiana with expert advice and top quality Benjamin Moore paints and finishes. Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the colors and supplies you need for every room inside or out. Tackling a DIY project or a full makeover, the Tiger Paint and Wall Covering has the right hues and tools you need. 724-349-0944. Get to Tiger Paint and Wall Covering, 1275 Gompers, Indiana. Start your project with the best.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, a veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Our 5-star Mitsubishi postgame show, the final score, United 66 and Northern Cambria 35. United will play for the District 6 championship. Just talking about it with Coach Rodkey, there's a chance that next Thursday night at Mount Aloysius College, it'll be a United doubleheader because the United girls still alive. They will play Penns Manor, though, and that'll be a very tough game. Penns Manor and United, we will have that on Monday night, and that'll be on 92.5 FM U92 radio. Also on Monday night, we've got another Renda Digital TV game. That'll be girls AAA, and that'll be the Marion Center Stingers against Cambria Heights. The winner of that will play on Friday night at Mount Aloysius for the district championship there. So still lots of great basketball to play next week, and we're going to be there for as much of it as we can. Of course, the River Valley Panthers, they continue on, and they will play for the district championship against Bishop Guilfoyle. And that'll happen next Friday night at Mount Aloysius College. Here are the final 66-35.